Hey everyone, it's Eric and thanks for tuning in. So around a year and a half ago, I started a bit of a running journey where I was doing around 10 miles a week, pretty casual, but I was wearing the wrong shoes for my feet, which gradually led to some discomfort. I went to a podiatrist where I was diagnosed with pretty severe Achilles tendonitis caused by numerous factors such as excessive overpronation when walking and collapsed arches from my flat feet. So she recommended that I stop running for a while and rest my ankles and my feet. And she also recommended that I wear proper footwear when I do go out. One of the brands she recommended most was Hoka. They are obviously a very popular brand nowadays with the Clifton 9 and the Bondi models. And I tried on a few different pairs, and the one that best suits my use case was the Gaviota 5. I'll talk about today why I like them so much, a quick review, and I'll show them on feet. Let's get into it. So this is it. This is the Hoka Gaviota 5 model in the Limestone Diva blue color, and they retail for $175 US. So the thing that immediately popped out to me when I tried them on was just how stable they were and the amount of motion control there was in this shoe. So when a company uses these terms, stability and motion control, they're referring to the technology that they implement to address overpronation and stability of the ankle when walking. So how Hoka does this for the Gaviota 5 is with their H-frame stabilization technology. Now, from what I understand, that's where they take a lot of dense foam and put it on the outer midsole, and the inside of the shoe is less foam, less dense, but it has really high arch support, which is fantastic for me because, as I mentioned previously, I have collapsed arches. Another thing I really enjoy about this shoe is with the upper, it's really mendable and it adjusts with your foot as you walk, and that includes the heel counters. You can see that I'm moving it around a little bit and it doesn't keep your ankle locked in place. Now the upper lining is made out of a jacquard mesh, as you can see here, and it is very breathable, so your feet doesn't get overheated when you're walking around or standing around all day. However, that does mean that it's not a great shoe in the rain or in the winter. In general, these shoes are very good for me and my use case because, as I mentioned before, I haven't been running at all in the last 9 months, and I've been wearing these in that time, and they're fantastic for just everyday walking or standing, even when it's a really long day out. And how I can tell is with other shoes, I can walk around, and when I come back, I notice some pretty distinct swelling in my ankles, but when I wear these shoes, it's actually much more diminished and easier to manage and less pain. So that's pretty much the biggest reason why I settled on these shoes. From personal experience, these are an excellent walking shoe, and I imagine you could do some casual running or jogging on a treadmill or on the street. I have heard online that these are a pretty bad trail running shoe, but then again, it's not designed for that use case, and it's pretty hard to find one shoe that can fit all kinds of use cases. But for personal experience, they're perfect for me. Now, here they are on feet. Regarding the sizing of this shoe, I typically wear a US size 10 for sneakers, but I went half a size down. That's due to the wide toe box of the Gaviota 5. And out of all Hoka models, I believe, these have the widest toe box. That's very good for people with flat feet or with wider feet in general. And this model even has a wide version. I realize they're not the most stylish looking shoe, but for practicality reasons, I wear these more than anything else in my rotation. I do have quote unquote better looking sneakers, but if I'm gonna be out for a long day in the city, I'm gonna choose these 100% of the time. So that was the video and a very quick review of the Hoka Gaviota 5. Let me know what you guys think, if you own a pair yourselves, and if you have similar issues to me, what shoes you would recommend wearing. Leave a comment down below for any other questions, And please like the video and subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed. Thanks again and have a nice day.